are the CEO of your business. And so it's important for you to know the business. So with the Business Advice for Actors playlist, I break down everything you need to know about the business just to get you on solid ground to understand the game, because it is a game and we need to know how to play the game. We can't get mad at the game. The rules have already been set up. So how do one of the things that I heard, a side note here, one of the things that I heard is you got to know the rules before you can break them. So let's go over the rules. That's what Business Advice for Actors is. Know the rules before you decide you want to break it. Know what it is you have to know in show business. The next one is actor mindset, where I give you information on how to build up your confidence, how to be resilient, how to laser focus for what you want, how to get your head in the game, not your emotions, your head. Really important, because most of the time as actors, we are all into our emotions, and usually those emotions are negative. Those are those negatrons that just come to steal, kill, and destroy. And we don't want that. We want to be clear headed so we can do business in the best way. The next playlist I want to share with you is the one on money advice for actors, so that you can get rid of that starving artist mindset. As an actor, you don't have to be a starving artist. You just have to be financially smart and empowered. That's it. That's a lie about, all artists are broke, busted, and disgusted. They have no clue. Well, let's let's get the financial literacy that we need, and that is what the Money Advice for Actors playlist is all about, getting you the financial um, literacy so that you can make better choices. The next thing is Hollywood hyphens. When I first started in the business, it was frowned upon to do more than one thing. Today, that is how it is. We have a lot of people who do more than one thing. They're actor, director, producer, writer. They can do it all. So I wanted to introduce you to a bunch of fantastic Hollywood hyphens that I know, that I've met along the way, that have inspired me, and hopefully they'll inspire you as well. Another playlist that I have is the one person show tips. So if you want to create your own vehicle, this playlist helps you build, refine, and rock it on stage. Because doing a one person show, it takes a lot. You need to know certain things, what works and what doesn't, and this playlist will help you. And I also have some fantastic uh, theater directors who do one person shows. That's what they put up, as well as the wonderful Adela Barnes, who is the head of the Los Angeles Theater Women's Festival, who breaks down all kind of goodies. So I am partial to one person shows because I've done a few, and I, I know what it takes to get it done. And so this playlist really does make a difference to help you get yourself on track. We also have a playlist on filmmaking in Hollywood, behind the scenes, with actors who stepped into the role of creator, and some filmmakers who are out there doing it. They're not waiting. They're independent filmmakers. They're not waiting for anybody to give them permission. They're just doing it. So I want to inspire you. If you are one of those actors who says, I can do my own film, this playlist is for you. Another playlist I have is Tools for Actors and Success Tips. It is including marketing to your materials, because as actors, we need to act smarter, not harder. So this playlist helps you get there. And for those of you actors who are thinking of a stand-up career, maybe you think you're really funny. Um, I have interviewed a ton of my comedic friends, and they give great insights on your stage presence, how to write a joke, how to talk to the audience, how to engage with the audience. So I love that. I love that playlist because I love all those people who I got to talk with because they were my peers. At one point, we were doing stand up together. Another one that I want to share with you is self care for the actors. And actually, it's two. It's self care for the actors because we as actors must take care of ourselves, body, mind, emotions, spirit. We got to take care of ourselves. We got to get our rest. We got to eat properly. We have to think well. We have to be in that place of creativity, right? So I have that playlist. I also have another playlist. It is prayers for artists. If you need encouragement, um, I got about 52 prayers for you. So you can do this. You know, prayer is powerful, and I have people that write me all the time talking about how the prayers helped. As a matter of fact, yesterday I had this amazing woman who reached out to me to let me know that one of my prayers, the abundance prayer, where I talk about Amos chapter 9 from 13 to 15, talking about abundance, she let me know that she has been listening to that prayer every day and how her life has changed from scarcity to abundance. And she says she is so blessed that her neighbors and friends are jealous of her, which I love it. You know, if you're putting in the work, you're going to receive the goods. Um, the other one, well, there's a lot more, but the other two are on goal setting because I'm a big believer in goal setting. I think if you have goals that you write down and you set your intention, you will get there. It has served me well my entire acting career. When I haven't written my goals, when I haven't focused intentionally on what it is that I want, I have wandered in the desert. I have just been mindless, and it was wasteful. So I don't do that anymore. I make sure I do my goals, and I have my accountability partners to hold me accountable. Because goal setting as an actor is so important, it really helps you be the narrator of your career. You get to set how you want your career to be instead of waiting for people to give you permission to do something or not do something. I was listening to a interview with oh God, what is his name? Uh, 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 he is an actor, Jerry. What is Jerry's last name? Shoot. Anyway, Jerry, who is on the talk, um, he was talking about how he felt like he was a loser actor. And I thought, oh my God, that is terrible. First of all, brother, you have worked most of your life as an actor. And he was sharing how he thought he was in charge of his career and everything was going good, and he had been working from the time he was a young actor, teenage actor. He was in Stand By Me, and how then he hit a wall where work wasn't coming in, and he felt like he was a loser. He felt like he was no longer in control, and so it was really sad to listen to, but I know a lot of actors that feel that way, and you feel that way because you've really never been in control of your career. You've just been lucky where you got one job and then got another job and got another job. Not everybody gets that opportunity, and then you get all these TV shows and then it stops. What do you do? That is the time where you have to reinvent yourself. That is the time where you have to set new goals and new intentions and not wait for the phone to ring or your agent to call you, but you have to take matters into your own hands. So, again, the goal setting playlist will help you. Also, I have a set etiquette playlist to kind of uh, give you tips on how to be on set. So with that said, I also have some playlists because I believe that representation matters. So I have playlists about Latino writers, Hispanic Heritage Month. I have playlists about Black History Month and Black filmmakers and Black writers, and there is just a lot. You can imagine with over 900 videos, there's something in there for you that you would need. So I wanted to share this with you, and I say share with others, binge watch them, use them, let them fuel your dreams into reality. I also want to make you aware of my website, lydianicolelive.com. In that, there is a resource hub, a resource selection for actors to help you with a bunch of stuff. I try to update it regularly. So, um, if you're looking for resources of certain kinds, check out Lydia Nicole Live and then look at the top in the menu for resources, and it really will bless you. I know it will because I work really hard to make sure that I'm giving you the value that you can use and will benefit you. So, with that said, I want to highlight my Acting Smarter digital planner today. You know, it's important to be organized, it's important to be motivated, it's important to be intentional. And this planner gives you all of that. It's got a calendar. It's like a little personal career coach for you. It has a vision board component, and it's an accountability partner. Because you're writing it down. You're writing down your goals. You're writing down what you want to do, and so you can go back to it and go, oh, wait a minute, I set that as a goal. I haven't done that. Let me get to that now. What can I do to start breaking down that goal so I can get there? It is chock full of wonderful information to help you. It'll help you track your auditions. It'll help you track uh, um, uh, your networking and your relationships and your training. It will help you stay motivated. It will help you take control of your time, and it acts like an assistant to the CEO that you are. So I created this planner because I was tired of watching talented actors waiting to be picked. So there is no more waiting on the sidelines. You get to build your own table. You get to come and do what you do without any permission. You get to show up and just be in your glory. So I want to another thing I want to share with you. So I've shared with you the Lydia Nicole Live channel on YouTube, which has over 900 videos and over 50 playlists. I've shared with you lydianicolelive.com, which has an incredible amount of resources to help you out. I want to talk to you now about the Acting Smarter Circle that I am going to be starting September 8th. Um, and it will go from September 8th to December 15th. The space is limited. I can only take 30 people because I really want to give you the attention that you need. And we'll meet every week. So let me tell you some of the things that are inside the circle. It is a place for you to define yourself and your brand, so that if you are confused on what you sell as an actor and you think you can get away with just going in and doing self tapes and that's enough, we will break it down. I will help you to understand what your essence is as a performer, how to get cast in your sweet spot, and how to bring your brand vibe, your tone, and your look to the forefront. I'll also help you um, do your headshot prep like a pro. So when you get your headshots done, it's not like I'm just throwing spaghetti out there and seeing what lands, and you're hoping that the photographer is going to just capture that magic, well, the photographer will capture that magic if you come ready and you know what it is that you sell. Then it's easy for the photographer to take care of you. So we will go through wardrobe. We will talk about how to pick the right photographer, your poses, your vibe, how to have a mood board as you are preparing for your photo shoot, and how to tell a story in every shot. So, the next thing we're also going to be covering is how to craft a dynamic demo reel. Not just here are five pieces and they're all together and that's it. No, we're going to look at what is your best work. We want them to see you at your best. We don't need to see a clip with 20 other actors in it. It is just about you. So we will be going through that. We'll also talk about how to book stuff that is in your wheelhouse, defining your sweet spot so that you can book more consistently. If you don't know what you're selling, you're not going to get booked regularly. So it's really important to know what it is that you sell and know what it is that you don't sell, which is just as important, because you could be a ingenue, but maybe that ingenue is historical. Maybe you do period pieces. Maybe you're not the modern girl, or you're the athlete, but you're not the football player. You're more the basketball player. Those are two distinct personalities. So the more you can define what you sell, the better you can um, get a lot of bookings. The next thing that we will be talking about is how to create your strategy. Every actor should have strategies for their careers. Where do you want to be in the next 18 months? What do you want to be doing? How are you going to get there? So if you have a clear map of where you want to get to, it makes it easier. Just think of you taking a trip. If you get in a car, you got to know where you're going, just to, oh, I'm just going to end up wherever. Well, that's okay, but that might not be a good thing. But if I'm going to get in the car and I'm going to drive to Maine, or I'm going to drive to Boston. You already have a destination, and then you stop along the way. And if you plan it out right, you'll have an amazing trip. But if you're just, well, I'm just going to go and we'll figure it out, mm, sometimes there's problems with that. And that's the same way with acting. If you just go, well, I'm just going to go and audition and see what happens, you're going to get disappointed. So I want to help you to get wins, more wins in your life. um, and then by the end of the the circle, which would be, we would end it on December 15th, you'll know your brand like a boss. You'll have your headshots, or at least be ready to take your headshots. You'll be able to pitch yourself. You'll be more confident in uh, your self tapes or your auditions, and you'll act more like a CEO of your business instead of a side hustler. Acting won't be a hobby, it will be your career. So it will help transform you. I can guarantee that. So if you are interested in joining the Acting Smarter Circle, go to actingsmarternow.com and sign up for the wait list. That is actingsmarternow.com, and sign up for the wait list. It will pop up as soon as the website comes, and it will be of service to you. I really want you to win as an actor. I want you to be acting smarter and not harder. I want you to be able to crush it in all you do. So you can go to the YouTube channel, Lydia Nicole Live, to get resources to start giving you information to help you. You can go to lydianicolelive.com for actor resources. You can get my digital planner, Acting Smarter Planner. to start putting everything in order, you can also go to actingsmarternow.com and sign up on the wait list for the Acting Smarter Circle. So I hope that you will follow up on all these wonderful opportunities that I'm sharing with you, all these amazing resources that I have for you. I want you to know that you're not alone, and you're not lost, and you're not behind. You have everything you need inside of you. Now you need a little coaching, a little instruction, a little encouragement. Um, you know, it is acting is not to be done by yourself. It is to be done in community, with a group, with people. And so I want to help you to be your best self, and I want to help you move like the champion God created you to be. So that's what I have for you today. I am so happy that you chose to come and share this time with me. And if you have any questions, or if you would like to know about a certain subject in acting, feel free to drop me a line. You can drop me a line at commonsensemamita@gmail.com. That is commonsensemamita@gmail.com, and I will get back to you. And that is what I have for you today, my friend. Have the best day. And just remember, God's got great blessings for you because He created you for a time such as this to just be magnificent. Because our God does not make cubic zirconians, but He makes real diamonds. And you are a diamond. You just might need to be dusted off or cleaned off because you got all this mud on you. But God is there ready to help you. And I am there ready to coach you to be that fantastic actor that you desire to be.